This video is to show how a provider re-enrolls a child on the WECA Child and Adult Care Food Program. The provider knows when it's time to re-enroll a child because when she goes into her online food program claim, the child will show up in the list as being yellow. So this is a clear indicator that it's time to re-enroll the child. So what the provider needs to do is go to the top of the screen under My CACFP Info, click on Children. Then brings up the child list. So the provider would scroll down, find the child with an asterisk next to its name, and that's the child that needs to be re-enrolled at that time. Simply click on the child's name, and all of the information populates over here. The provider can change any of the information that needs to be updated. The provider should make sure they have the current email address listed for the parent. Then the provider will update any information that needs to be updated, including the days of care, the meals served, days in school. The only things that the provider cannot change are the school in and out times and the in-care in and out times. That can only be done by the child care parent. After all of the information is updated and correct, the provider will click on Send this electronic form to the parent, and the form will be emailed to the parent for completion. The provider knows when that has been done because it says email has been sent to the parent for signature. The parent will then log into their email account, click on the email from System Administrator, pay special attention to the PIN number. The parent will click on the link. If the link is not open, the parent can highlight and copy and paste it into the internet browser. In this case, we're going to click on the link, paying special attention to the PIN number, entering the PIN number when requested, and click Complete the Child Enrollment Authentication. The pop-up comes up that says, "Thank you. The child enrollment form link will be emailed to you shortly." The parent will then be emailed the child enrollment form link. The email will come from LF Workflow, and the parent will just click on the link and it will open the form. The parent will then double check any of the information that is already populated, making changes as needed. Some things may not be filled in. The parent should take this time to enter the information correctly. The provider should have a special conversation with the parent to let them understand the information listed under special information. The biggest problem that we have seen in the past is parents are accidentally checking the box that says child care providers own. So please have a conversation with those parents to let them know what each of these items mean. The parent should then continue filling out the rest of the form, making updates as needed. They can change anything that needs to be changed. The parent should pay special attention to times in and out and fill those in appropriately. Pay special attention to the AM and PM. If the child goes to school, the parent should also make those changes as it pertains to that child. Paying special attention to the AM and PM again. The parent will fill out the information for themselves. By signing this form, they indicate that they have reviewed the Building for the Future flyer. They must check this box. So make sure as a provider, you are sharing that Building for the Future flyer that is posted on your bulletin board so that the parents are aware. Then the parent will fill in their information. And click the sign button. The box opens. The parent signs it, and then they fill in their address. The country is United States. For some reason, many of the parents have completed this with the county instead of the country. Then they will enter their phone number and their work phone number. When everything is complete, they will click submit. Once the parent clicks submit, it will be forwarded to the company that we use for processing, the WECA food program forms, and a copy will be emailed to the provider. The provider is responsible for reviewing the information that the parent submitted. If there's any corrections or anything that needs to be changed, the provider should print out a copy of that form, have the parent fix the information, date it, sign or initial each correction, and then email a copy of that form to the WECA food program. The email address is foodprogram@wisconsinearlychildhood.org. The provider should also keep a copy of the form either printed and placed in the binder or saved electronically so that when the area coordinator does their visit, they have access to those forms. This is a USDA DPI requirement that the forms are easily accessible. So it is recommended that you print them out and put them in your 3-ring binder. If you have any questions about the new re-enrollment process, you should contact your area coordinator. Thank you.